Talks with Ramana Maharshi. Talk 53. A young man, Mr. Knowles, came for darshan, seeing Maharishi. He had read Paul Brunton's 2 books. He asked, "The Buddhists say that I is unreal, whereas Paul Brunton in The Secret Path tells us to get over the I thought and reach the state of I. Which is true?" Maharshi: There are supposed to be 2 I's, the one lower and unreal, of which all are aware, and the other, the higher and the real, which is to be realized. You are not aware of yourself while asleep. You are aware in wakefulness. Waking, you say that you were asleep. You did not know it in the deep sleep state. So then, the idea of diversity has arisen along with the body consciousness. This body consciousness arose at some particular moment. It has origin and end. What originates must be something. What is that something? It is the I consciousness. Who am I? From where am I? On finding the source, you realize the state of absolute consciousness. Visitor: Who is this I? It seems to be only a continuum of sense impression. The Buddhist idea seems to be so too. Maharshi: The world is not external. The impressions cannot have an outer origin, because the world can be cognized only by consciousness. The world does not say that it exists. It is your impression. Even so, this impression is not consistent and not unbroken. In deep sleep, the world is not cognized, and so it does not exist for a sleeping man. Therefore, the world is the sequence of the ego. Find out the ego. The finding of its source is the final goal. Visitor: I believe that we should not inflict suffering on other lives. Should we then endure the mosquito bite and submit to it also? Maharshi: You do not like to suffer yourself. How can you inflict suffering on others? Just keep off mosquitoes, since you suffer by their stings. Visitor: Is it right that we kill other lives, that is, mosquitoes, bugs, and so on? Maharshi: Everyone is a suicide. The eternal, blissful, and natural state has been smothered by this life of ignorance. In this way, the present life is due to the killing of the eternal, pristine being. Is it not a case of suicide? So then, everyone is a suicide. When that's the case, why worry about murders and killing? Later in the day, during a talk with the Maharishi, the visitor said, "The world sends impressions and I wake up." Maharshi: Can the world exist without someone to perceive it? Which is prior, the being consciousness or the rising consciousness? The being consciousness is always there, eternal and pure. The rising consciousness rises forth and disappears. It is transient. Visitor: Does not the world exist for others even when I am asleep? Maharshi: Such a world mocks at you also for knowing it without knowing yourself. The world is the result of your mind. Know your mind, then see the world. You will realize that it is not different from the self. Visitor. Is not Maharishi aware of himself and his surroundings as clearly as I am? Maharshi. To whom is the doubt? The doubts are not for the realized, they are only for the ignorant.